starting? There we go. So this is group lesson 18 quiz and meeting with Denise Dosher and Emily Sunday. So any questions about the homework or anything?
No, I think it was okay. It's just a lot of, it's kind of like formulas within formulas, you know?
Yeah, it's a lot of, I was writing down the notes and I was like, I'd look back at it, I'm like, did I write that down right? So
I know, and it seems like I always forget to square root it. I don't know why, but that's my, I'm like, wait, what did I do wrong? Oh yeah, I forgot to square root that whole thing.
yeah, I can see that.
So, but
so
yeah,
the test.
Let's just do the test, and if we have questions throughout that, we can refer back to our homework and that.
I might be coughing throughout this. I'm sorry. I'm still got that cough. It's better, but I'm still coughing.
Yeah, that kind of lingers. All right, yeah, let's start that quiz.
Oh, I always get 1 and 2 right. That's my favorite. Those are my favorite questions.
Oh, baby, there's like 20 questions.
Oh, God. Well, I got 2 so far, right?
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so I guess I can start. For the next 9 questions, we will review the PTC tasting study with different data. Okay, so it says use the data in the table to find p hat 1. Okay, so out of 70 females in the sample, 52 can taste PTC. Out of 59 males in the sample, 42 can taste PTC. So p hat 1 would be 52, because that's the
taste. Yeah.
Does that sound right to you?
Yeah. Well, we have to
table.
figure it though. I mean, we have to take that 52 and divide it by 70. Is that right?
Oh yeah, for the p hat. Yep.
Is that right for P1? Because the females are listed as P1, right?
Yep.
So I think that's what we do for.
Yeah, well, p hat is the x over n. You're right. I don't know. My brain went that far, and I just was like floating out there. I'm sorry.
No, you're
I've
good.
just been really terrible lately.
Did it wrong too. I might mess up here too. Come on, rotate. Okay.
Well, here's the clue. It says rounded 3 decimal places, so I got 1.346.
So we're doing p hat 1, right?
Yeah, so it's 52 females that can taste. And 70 is a number.
So what do we do? 52 as x and 70 as number. So 52 divided by 70.
Yep, that's what I did.
Oh, okay, I got 0.7428571429.
I'm looking at my calculator. 70 divided by 52, and I got.
Oh, don't you do
52? Oh, hold on. What am I doing? 52 divided by 70. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I like to do it. I do everything the opposite of what it's supposed to be. So, but if you were to divide the other way around, that would be your answer. So you know. Sorry.
You're fine.
So 0.743.
Yeah, that's what I would.
Yeah.
Get. And then the
other one. Excuse me.
So the other one's for the males, right?
Mm-hmm.
Divided by 59.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm looking at.
0.712.
That's what I got, yeah.
Okay.
All right, question 5. Which? I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I just cleared my throat.
Oh,
sorry.
No, you're good. Question 5. Which set of hypotheses is appropriate for addressing the research question? Let me just read that again. Let P1 be the proportion of females in the population who can taste PTC, and let P2 be the proportion of males in the population who can taste PTC. The research question for the study is given here. Is the proportion of females who can taste PTC different from the proportion of males who can taste PTC? So are you still there?
I'm here. Yeah, I lost you for a minute.
I put A, excuse me, for number 5.
Yeah, because they're different. And it wouldn't be P hat because P hat is involved in the confidence interval. Is that right? Instead of the hypothesis test. Is that right?
I don't know the answer to that.
Because A and then D shows. I think it's A, like you. I was just seeing how they threw that other one in there at the bottom with the P hats. So
yeah. I see on the confidence interval for 2 proportions it has the P hat formula, and P hat 1 is equals the first sample proportion.
And it would have to be the same, but just the opposite. All right, I'll read the next one.
Sorry.
Create a 95% confidence interval for P1 minus P2. Input your answers for the point estimate, margin of error, lower and upper bounds. So what we will do...
We can just plug it into that Excel spreadsheet you can pull up. It's easy.
Oh, true. Yeah. I didn't ever do that. I always did it by hand, but I would love to do it by Excel.
You can pull it up. They give you the link.
Oh, they do? Awesome.
Yeah. I've used it for the... Is it on the bottom here? Where did I get that from? They give it a couple, I think, last 2 lessons. Yeah, at the very bottom of lesson 18, it has in that remember box, a summary box.
Okay.
It says Excel spreadsheet, categorical data analysis, SPSS.
Nice.
And then it brings you to a page where you can select Windows or Mac, or you can just click right on the bottom. It's a download.
Okay.
That's what I've been using.
Perfect. That's nice. I've just been doing it by hand, killing myself.
This is a super easy spreadsheet.
Yeah. All right.
I just have to
do bottom of 18, you said?
Yeah. Bottom 18. I just got to put the numbers in because I forgot what they are. So for the tests. Okay. Did you find it?
Is it the category X? Yeah, I think I did.
Category, yeah. It's the only link that's on. Yeah. So the the website.
Have to install it. Your computer meets
Okay. So.
Did you install it and everything then?
Whenever I click on a link, it just throws it to the side on my icon bar, my toolbar, and it flashes, and all I have to do is click on it, and I can open it up. So I don't know, yours is different.
Yeah,
I can do it if you want. I can do it if you want. You know,
I can do it by hand.
Well, you don't have to. I can just plug it in.
Before I download it all, I should probably have my husband look at it and everything. Sure.
Well, let me just use a spreadsheet and you just give me the numbers. I mean, you already know how to do it by hand. You don't have to go through all that hassle unless you want to. So X1 would be the females, right? So X1 would be the 52.
52.
And then the N1 would be the number, which would be 70 for female, right?
70.
And what about the X2, the males?
Would be 42.
And then the N2?
59.
And then does it say anything about a confidence interval?
95.
Okay, and then you have to change the type of test because you can either do P1 is greater than P2 or less than, or we're going to do not equal to.
Yeah, we did equal and not equal to.
Okay. And what are the questions that correlate? What do they want to know? The
They want to
confidence
know the point estimate. So is that the p-hat? Margin of error.
Oh,
Sorry.
Just give me which one question at a time, and what's the first question?
Point estimate for this 95% confidence interval.
I thought the point estimate was the p-hat, and there's p-hat 1 and p-hat 2.
So when you take the point estimate you get when you do, I have it in my notes. So on there, does it show anything that is when you take the confidence interval and you get your answer before you add and subtract the p-hat of p-hat 1 minus p-hat 2. So you have the.
There you are.
Oh, sorry, I left me.
Yeah, I just said p-hat is the point estimator, from what I understand.
Yeah, but you have like when you do the. Oh yeah, we're doing point estimates. Sorry, I'm thinking of margin of error. Don't listen to me. Okay. Yes.
But there's two different p-hats, so.
Because you take p.
How do you do?
I think you do p-hat 1 minus p-hat 2.
I don't remember.
Let me look on my homework.
I know how to do the z-score. I know how to figure out.
So you get the two of them and you subtract them from each other. I think that's the point estimator, and you get an answer.
All right. So let me give you the p-hat 1 is 0.743.
Okay, hold on. I'll write this down.
Excuse me.
So you said p-hat 1 is 0. What?
743.
743. Okay. And then p-hat 2?
0.712.
1, 2. And I think we take those answers and we take the p-hat 1, subtract it from p-hat 2. Is that right?
Well, you're going to get a negative.
Point estimator.
You're going to get a negative answer because p-hat 1 is greater than p-hat 2. So you mean p-hat 1 minus p-hat 2?
I think so. Notes here.
So it'd be 0.031.
0.031. And it's a negative?
It's not a negative because I'm taking
it's not.
p-hat 1 and then
Okay.
subtracting p-hat 2 from it. But you were saying subtract p-hat 1 from p-hat 2, and that would have given you a negative.
Sorry. Well, I mean, like, do the p-hat 1 and then p-hat 2.
Okay. And that's what that's what the home. Are you sure about that? Because that's a difference of them. It's not.
Because they're both point estimators, right? And so we need. I don't know. Let me look at the. I thought that's how I understood it, but.
Okay. No, you're fine. You're fine. That's fine. What's the next question? We can go on, and we can always look at it again if we're.
Okay. The next one. Hold on. Sorry. I think it's margin of error.
Okay. So let me give you the confidence interval. It's and I don't remember. I guess this gives you a lower bound first. So it's negative 0.1. I'm sorry, what?
So this is the negative. I mean, this is the lower bound.
I assume so. It doesn't say it, but I'm assuming that's the one that comes first. So it's negative 0.123. And the upper bound is 0.185.
Okay.
So I know you subtract and then divide. So 0.185 subtract negative 0.123.
And then do we divide that by 2 or no?
Yep. Yeah. 0.154. Put this stuff in. Okay. So for 6, a point estimator for the 95% would be the 0.031. Is that what you got?
for, sorry, point
For 6.
estimator, sorry, for 6. 0.031.
Thank you. Yeah, I was on the other box and I wasn't writing them in, so.
I was gonna look at it real quick here and make sure I'm doing this right.
Did you get answer 7, the 0.154?
Yes.
Okay. And so the lower bound we know, negative 0.123.
Uh-huh.
Upper bound 0.154.
So you did for the confidence interval 0.031, margin of error 0.154, lower negative 0.123, upper 0.185.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm just going to look at the reading here and see what they did for point estimators for 2 proportions.
Maybe I can screen share this with you.
What is that?
I was trying if I can screen share this Excel spreadsheet. It's really, really easy. It's really nice.
Oh, yeah. I saw that on the video, and then I've just been doing things by hand.
Oh, okay. We don't have to share it.
No, yeah, show it to me. I
How do you share it though? If I'm not on that screen, do I hit the green share box?
You go over to the left, kind of, and then it will show. Yeah, and then that screen. If you hold the arrow over that, it'll say screen share. It's like looks like a screen with an arrow. It's green.
Yep. I've got that.
Just select from your screen what you want to share.
I don't know where it went. Where'd it go? Oh, hold on. It's here.
Yeah, that's nice.
Oh, you can see it? Okay, good. So yeah, you just,
Mm-hmm.
so when it says 2 samples z-test for proportions, at the bottom down here, see how it says 1 proportion? You just have to make sure you click on 2 proportions.
Oh, nice, yeah.
And then you can put in these the green box is what you fill in, and this one at the bottom. So you can put the arrow down and fill out which test it is. And it gives you everything right here.
That's wonderful. That's really cool.
That's very easy. I was like, yeah. Excuse me.
So it doesn't show the point estimate though, right? So
well, it shows p hat, but it gives you 2 different p hats.
Right.
We can come back to that one, or if you feel like you're looking at it, I don't want to interrupt you. So whatever you want to.
Oh, you're fine. I was just scanning through the reading real quick to see if I saw anything similar to that.
I don't remember going over that. Do you remember going over that?
Yeah, I do. Just forget. Point estimate. Just reading through this.
I see p hat for 1. There's 2.
Let's see on my homework if I had something confidence for sharing 2. 2. Check requirements.
I don't remember that.
Test statistic. Compute the p-value. What is it making the completing
maybe here we go. I mean, the only thing I see is that it gives you the formula for figuring out p hat 1, but it's the same thing as figuring out p hat. But does it say when you have 2 and what to do with 2 different ones? I don't.
Why can't I remember?
Excuse me.
Okay, okay, here we go. Maybe. If we have a prior, oh no, that's the sample stuff. All right, should we just go, I'm pretty sure, I don't know. I'm pretty sure. Because I think that the point estimate's what we do, what we add or subtract from the calculation.
Yeah, I'm fine with what you have. I'm not.
We'll try it. We'll see.
Yeah.
Might be wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. I don't remember that.
All right. Question
Okay.
number 10. Okay. With 0.05, what decision do you make? So we have for our P, did we figure the P-value then?
It's on that spreadsheet, and I can tell you what it is. I wrote it down.
Okay.
It's
All right.
P-value is 0.693.
Okay. So 0.693 is greater than, right?
Yeah, it's
So we failed.
failed to reject.
So that'd be A.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be A because look at it says less than, so it should be D. I think it says the difference, the taste. So the p-value we wouldn't divide by 2 because we're doing a two-sided test.
Is that question 10?
No, question 10 is, oh, I'm sorry, fail to reject would be A. I'm sorry, I was looking at 11.
Oh, okay. No, you're good. So then, no,
had it
and then
sitting on
11. And then you said
insufficient.
B?
Mhm.
Okay. To suggest that the sugar should contain
Yeah.
CTS. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, because it says different from the true proportion of males who can taste. 1 says less than, 2 says sufficient, 3 says
Yeah.
sufficient, so 4 is the only one that makes sense to me.
Yeah, because the other one doesn't say different, it says less than. All right. So here we go. New story problem. For the next 9 questions, we will review the mortality rates and day of admission heart attacks study with different data. Out of 118,519 who had a heart attack during a weekday, 16,713 had died. Out of
sorry,
1,400, you're good. 47 that had a heart attack on the weekend, 6,155 had died. Please use the data presented here. And it gives us the following data. Let P1 be the proportion of patients who had a heart attack a weekday. Okay, so I basically already broke it down. So there's group 1 and group 2, so P1 and P2.
So I'm going to plug into the formula, so if you want to tell me what X1 would be.
Yeah, so we are looking at patients who died. Okay.
For weekday would be the first.
Oh, and it already shows us. Okay.
Yeah.
So the first for P-hat1 is 16,713. And the number is 100.
It was 16,000?
Or excuse me.
Are you sure it's 16,000? Oh, because when I looked at I thought I did this problem on the video, when you watch the videos, I thought it was 1,600. It's 16,000?
Well, they did say that it was different data, so maybe it's the same, but different data from what previously we had done.
So how many people, it's N1.
And N1 is 118,519. So 118,519.
And then X2?
6,155.
And then N2?
42.
Excuse me.
You're fine. 42,447.
Okay. And then the confidence interval level, I mean.
And then I'm looking here. It doesn't ask for one.
But I need to plug it into the, it doesn't tell you in the problem.
No, it doesn't. It says the significance level of 0.05, but that's it, as far as I can tell. Let me go back up here a little bit.
Very odd.
So I don't know. You could go back and look at it, but I'm not seeing.
Well, yeah, if we have a level of significance, can't we just refer back to the box for the, and just get the, I don't know. Does that make sense?
Because I know what you're saying. Because there's a level of
Level.
significance that matches the confidence interval.
I still don't understand that. I mean, don't we need that? They always say you have to plug it in the box, but then they don't give it to you, so freak.
Does ask us, is the conditions for conducting a hypothesis test are satisfied?
Right, and you can tell by the spreadsheet as well, actually, for that. It gives you that on the spreadsheet, the
Alright.
numbers, so you can look at. You don't have to do that formulas. You can if you want, but it says on the video, it says you can, Excel will calculate this for you.
That's nice. Yeah, I wish I would have. In my mind, I'm like, oh, we're not going to use Excel because we're
been a
focused on SPSS, and so I should probably refer to that. So anyhow, it looks like it's, yeah, it looks like 95% is the confidence in or critical value for the level of significance of 0.05.
So is it a one-sided or
I'm
two-sided test?
So it says it's a less than, so it's one-sided.
So P1 is less than P2?
So it says, is the proportion of patients who have a heart attack and are admitted to the hospital on the weekday who die less than the proportion of patients who have a heart attack and are admitted to the hospital on the weekend who died?
I think it's the weekend, that's more, but
So
that's just from being a nurse.
Okay. Weekday is group 1, so P1 less than.
Yep. Let me give you the.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, can't hear you.
There you are.
Sorry, lost you for a sec. Okay, go ahead.
So P hat 1 is 0.141. P hat 2 is 0.145. The z-score is negative 2.020. The p-value is 0.022. And the confidence interval, the lower bound, is negative 0.008. And the upper limit is 0.000.
0.000.
And that the check requirements, so it says like in the number to the left of the decimal, if there's any zeros, then it doesn't meet the requirement, correct?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, well, he talks about that more than a couple places, I thought.
If the what? It goes 0?
If there is a 0 in the first or second sample, when you do those calculations, then it does not meet the requirement. I thought, and we're not talking about like the number, one of the numbers is 16,713.000. So they're not talking about the zeros to the right of the number, they're talking about the number itself. And there is,
right, has zeros.
Yeah, in the second, in the first sample, there is one number that has 2 zeros, 101,806. That's my understanding. We can go back and look at that. That's my understanding.
I remember something about that. I was seeming like.
I thought I wrote that down here. I don't think I wrote it down because it just seemed pretty straightforward to me, but
yeah, you're probably right. I just. Sorry.
And we could calculate it out by hand if you would like to do that.
No. Just go with what you have. So So it doesn't meet it because it has zeros in the you're not talking about the lower and upper bound, are you? You're talking about
No,
p-hat? Or p-hat doesn't
no. When it says, when you go under the requirements for, if you're meeting the interval for the,
requirements.
it says both sample, yeah, you have, it says N1 times P hat 1 is greater or equal to 10.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
N1, yeah, that formula.
Okay.
It
Okay,
says
so
it
you're saying it.
calculates. Here, let me show you on the spreadsheet because it says it calculates it out for you. And
Hold on,
that's
let
what
me
I
go
was
back.
looking at. This, in the video, he talks about this. So let me screen share with you here real quick. I have to go back and forth like 20 million times. Okay, so let me screen share here with you. So let me, sorry, I have to go to the other box open. Can you see this?
Yeah.
So can you see where it says check requirements, all greater than or equal to 10?
Okay.
So the first sample,
Yeah, yeah.
the second, see the first sample here where the cursor is, where it has the 2 zeros in that problem?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I could watch the video here and just make sure, but that's what I understand.
If it has zeros in it, then it doesn't meet it. If it has more than 1 zero, is that what you said?
Not more than one, just in a zero.
If it has a zero.
But maybe I'm misunderstanding that. So if we could just go answer all the questions and then go back to the video and look at it, or you want to do it now?
Yeah, let's do that.
So it says,
Why I must have missed that.
the conditions for conducting a hypothesis test are satisfied. Let's leave that
So
one blank.
Because it could be no because of the zeros, right?
Yeah, I guess. I think so.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's hold off on that one. Okay. So then did you do for question 13, the hypothesis test D? Is that what we decided?
Yep, lesson, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then for the p-hat one, we did 0, 0.141.
For p-hat 1.
Uh-huh.
You know what? As a matter of fact, we'll go back up here to the last question about p-hat. Does it say p-hat 1 or p-hat 2? Are we reading two more? Oh, the point estimate. Never mind. It says point estimate. Okay. I was just looking back on a previous question.
Oh, yeah.
So p-hat 2 is 0.145.
Uh-huh.
I'm getting strep throat.
Oh, no.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I've been going crazy with this, all this sinus stuff. Z-score? Did you get that?
Negative 2.020.
Yep, I'm looking at what I wrote down.
Okay.
Don't transpose this stuff.
And then 17, given the z-score from the last question, which should you shade, the left or the right of the z-score p-value? The left, right?
Yes, because it's less than.
Yeah.
All right.
What is the p-value?
0.022.
Tell me 0.022.
Yep. Sorry. Okay. So if the level of significance is 0.05, right?
Yeah.
I have to
reject.
0.05, and then what's the p-value? 0.022 is less than. Then we would reject. Yep. I always have to write that out. I can't look at that in my head. It just I'm gonna get it wrong. So if we reject the null hypothesis, right? Then we have sufficient evidence to show that. What's that question say?
So it would be
question.
C because we're talking about less than the proportion instead of D because it talks about different, right? Is that what it said?
Well, yeah.
Or same.
I was looking.
Excuse me, same.
I always look at the question and the problem, the very last question that we're trying to answer. I just put sufficient or insufficient, and then I put that question back in it. So it says, proportion of patients who have a heart attack are admitted to the hospital on a weekday who die less than the proportion of patients who have a heart attack are admitted to the hospital on a weekend who die. And then it says we have sufficient evidence to reject, yeah. Because it's more people that die on the weekends. And I can see,
Yep.
I totally can
I was
see
gonna
that.
say you were there. You were there to witness that. That's crazy.
I've worked in a bajillion ERs, and yes, I can see that happening.
I was telling
There's a
my
lot-
husband last night, I'm like, don't ever get sick during the weekend, okay?
Yeah, I've seen some bad stuff.
That's sad.
You said D? I didn't read this whole thing. Sufficient evidence.
C.
C, okay. Sufficient.
Okay, so let's look at what you were talking about. I want to see that. I just don't know why I missed it. Was it in the first video?
It was one of the problems, some of the problems, I don't remember. Maybe it probably was in the first video. This line. So I didn't answer 12 and 14, right? So 14 we didn't answer because we're going to look that up. Maybe I just didn't click the save. There she is.
Hey.
Lost you. Did you look at the video?
While you look for that, I'm gonna check the point estimate, see if I can find that on here.
Okay.
Again, and then let me know on which video it was, and then the proportions. So use the data, compute the estimated proportion. Well, we know that. We went through those pretty quick, thanks to you.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to rush. When I don't feel good, I'm just like, I apologize if I was.
Oh, no, because you have the Excel stuff. I'm so glad that I didn't even.
Oh, yeah. Well, I have a MacBook Pro, so I don't know. It's just when I click on that, it just takes that little icon to the left and shows a download, and I just click on it, it opens it up. So I'm really glad that does that, because I need all the help I can get with computer stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to go out of my quiz to go to the video.
Oh, are you going to submit it then? Or are you going to?
No, it doesn't submit it. It just
Okay.
It just holds it, and then you can go back and finish the quiz. It just kind of leaves it hanging. Mm-hmm. Just leaves it hanging. Brother Chrome. I want to meet Brother Cromar. No,
yeah.
Hi, Brother Cromar.
Identify point somewhere information. Okay, let's see if this is here somewhere.
Trying to speed it through. Sorry.
You're fine.
My throat is so sore. It's driving me crazy.
The coughing probably doesn't help. It gets more sore.
Oh, that's, I think, why. But before I felt like irritated from coughing, but now I think it's just sore because I'm just have strep throat or something.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. I don't usually get this sick. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's been stressed out, I think.
You've had a lot going on.
And it's not letting up. Yeah. No. Wear me down. I'm getting there.
Well, I don't want that though, because we're in lesson 18. Give me 18 where it talks about that. There we go. Identify that.
What was I looking for? I just forgot what I was doing.
If if it has 2 zeros,
Oh, yeah.
or it has a 0.
Yep, I got it. I see that little cue, and I can remember right away. It just takes me a minute. Come on. Oh, there it goes. Okay, are you listening to this?
I'm going to see, I'm going back to your screen.
Yeah, if you just listen, I think. Here it is.
So, sorry.
Misunderstood.
So,
hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on one. I'm sorry. Hang on 1 second. I think it's. Maybe I misunderstood him. Yeah, I don't. What was he talking about? Did you hear what he was talking about with the 0 thing?
Yeah, I can remember that. So was it if there is 0 in? I kind of remember him talking about that. I could hardly hear him, but I think it's something different. I think it's.
Yeah. Well, in this example, it says since 0 is not in the confidence interval for this one problem.
Okay, so
there is
0
a difference.
Answer, I think, is what it's talking about.
No, it says on this problem, when it talks about the Fox tracks, it says since 0 is not in the confidence interval, there is a difference in the proportion of times Fox tracks are observed before versus after the intervention to reduce. So if you have zeros, then there is not a difference. I don't know. Anyway, I don't think it. I thought he was talking about the requirements for a minute, but I think what I'm understanding is something different. So I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. No. I remember that now. So it's saying, so you have your 2 confidence intervals. And so if those confidence intervals contain 0, so like say 0.03, and the other one is negative 0.02. So when you do that, you have 0 within that range. So like if you're doing like, I don't know, I'm trying to think. So if you have like 1 and then you have like 0.0 something, so you have 0 in that range. Does that make sense? Am I explaining that right?
I'm not really understanding. I'm sorry.
So if you're looking at like a line bar, like a bar, and it's showing like it's counting out. So say like 0 is the middle, I guess, and then 1 is above that, and then below 0 would be like negative 1. So say your confidence interval is between that 0 and that -1. It falls in between that. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
You following me?
Yeah. Mhm.
And so that contains like 0 within that confidence range. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah.
So
When I look at this, I go back to the quiz. This is just a continue quiz. So when we go to 12. Oh, darn it. So let me look at that spreadsheet again for this problem, because the spreadsheet, so it says check requirements, all is greater or equal to 10. So, I mean, this is 16,000, that's 101,000, 6,000, and 36,000. So the answer would be yes. So it'd be true, right?
yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I just remember hearing something about the 0 and the confidence interval. I'm like, I thought that he said.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm glad you reviewed it. Yeah. Because I kind of remember that, but I was trying to remember. I understood it that way. So.
Well, you didn't, because I was wrong. I put my own spin on it.
Nope, but you're good. I still can't find that point. I was looking for it because I looked it up and it's in here somewhere. I'm just trying to find it.
Do you want to take a minute, or do you just want to submit and see what?
Let's go ahead and submit. I mean, because if we, I might be wrong, but we can try it and see.
I don't remember them going over that specifically anywhere else, so I was confused.
I think I was just remembering it as the way it was laid out for when we're calculating the other thing, but we'll see. I might be wrong.
We missed half a point.
On that one?
Did you submit it yet?
I submitted it.
Where is it? I'm trying to find it. On question 9.
Question 9. 10.
That was the upper bound. Did I write that down wrong?
Did you put 0.185?
No, I put 0.154. Did you get 100%?
Oh. Hold on, let me go look. I don't know. I got 100, yeah.
I don't know why I put that in.
Sorry, I hope I didn't tell you wrong. Okay, so that makes me feel better. That was the right way to do that one then, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know why I did that. I'm so goofy.
No, sorry, I might have told you wrong. I hope not.
I don't remember.
Sorry.
No. I'm sure I looked at it wrong on the paper. I have a bunch of numbers written down on my paper. So question 3 is 0. I have to write these all down and go back and put them in.
Do you want me to read them to you? Well, maybe I shouldn't read them to you. I probably told you wrong.
You're fine. It's okay. Sometimes I have to look at it. My brain goes fast, sometimes faster than my hand or mouth can go. I do tend to go fast, so I'm sorry. Just slow me down. I've always been like that. I think I do have ADD. I get kind of hyper if I feel a lot of it, like, not anxiety, but like I'm going to explode if I don't let's go. So 7 I got wrong. So it's, what is it? 0.185? 0.185?
On 7 or 8?
Oh, 9. I got 9 wrong. Sorry.
Okay, so number 9?
So I'm ready. 8. 1 second. Negative 0.12. Yep, number 9 is what I need.
Okay, number 9 is 0.185.
That's what I get for going fast. I mean, he'll look at that and be like, oh, she just wrote the total wrong number down.
You're fine. Oh.
So that's what I mean when you take these tests, it's not I mean, obviously it gives you some measure of what you're studying, because you can't take these tests and pass them if you don't know anything. But I don't think school is necessarily a test of your intelligence. It's a test of your obedience. I don't have a lot of.
Well, good job. Woohoo. Yay.
Yeah, that was great. I was really kind of worried about that, because I'm like, I don't want to be sitting here all night. Uh-oh.
I was worried when I saw there were like 20 questions. I was like, oh, crud.
I think they're pretty easy. 13 is D. 14. I think I'm screwing up writing these things down. 0.145. Well, I take an allergy pill at night, and I was really struggling, so I had to take it early, so I feel a little spaced out. I mean, it's Zyrtec. It's not like it's...
Yeah, but it might still kind of,
Oh, it messes me up. I don't know why. I just... Certain medications, I'm just really... I'm very sensitive to. I don't know. I could probably walk around the parking lot for 20 minutes and be like, I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I'm not like lethargic. It just kind of like spaces me out. I don't know what's going on.
I'm gonna say I feel that way sometimes when I'm just tired.
Well, I'm like that when I'm tired, but I'm like that especially when I'm on Zyrtec. So 20 is C, 19 is B, 18 is 0.022, 17 is A, negative 0.155, 1.1, D, 12 is A. I put D. 12 is A. 11 is D. 10 is A. 9 I changed. Are you still there?
I'm here now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go retake it. I just want to make sure I don't click on the homework quiz.
Okay, yeah. Yeah. All right.
So yeah, we can end the lesson. I don't need to take the test online, but.
Well, thank you. And then we haven't quite heard back on our other stuff, so as soon as we do, we can go over that again and get ready for the next addition to that.
Yeah, and his time tonight, I have to look. Is it still 8 or 8:30?
I would guess 8. 8 o'clock would be my guess. Let me see if I can look here for you real quick. I'll go here. It looks like 8 to 9. So good luck with that, and reviewing your stuff. And then do you want to just plan on Thursday?
Yeah, I might have something Thursday evening to do.
Okay.
About 6, I'm not sure yet. So what's your schedule like on Thursday?
I'm pretty open. I have my kids, but I can work around it, do what we can to,
Okay.
I have to get up and down, but we should be good. So just give me a text and let me know when, and or if we need to do it after your stuff at 6, I can do that too. So just let me know.
Yeah, I'll have to study Wednesday because I definitely have some work stuff on Thursday to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get mine done tomorrow too, hopefully.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Have a good night.
You too. Thank
Bye.
you. Okay, bye.